As Steel Encounters Operations Manager, I wanted to show you some of the quality control procedures we will use to ensure the highest quality product, fabrication, assembly, and installation on your project. Since time and logistics would not allow your visit to our fabrication facility, we created this video to show you how committed we are to provide you with excellent quality. It's the employees' ownership of the quality and the importance that they know that this is an end product that is going to a customer and they're doing something that's exceptional above and beyond what is expected.
Feels good when foremen can call me up and say, hey, we just received 4 giant curtain walls and every one of them look good. They're in the hole and there's not a single problem with it.
These documents help us create a culture at Steel Encounters of quality that everyone in the company was on the same page and we all understood.
We not only say what's good for us, we audit it and check. It's just one more step that we can assure that the product leaves our facility in the best possible standing it can be.
We have a workflow that was developed for the fabrication facility to very succinctly identify for each station what the core responsibility is.
First steps of our quality assurance, we wipe everything down with isopropyl alcohol, make sure it's clean so we can see any minor defect at all. Like there's a small dent right here, we'll circle it, make sure the saw guys cut around it. We have the tape machine and extrusions, and anywhere that's going to be visible is protected with the film at all times, clear up through installation.
With our employees checking their tape measures with machinist yardsticks, every shift that starts up we're checking and calibrating the computer-controlled stop system on our saw to make absolutely sure that that part is accurately cut.
In the fabrication assembly area, one of the best things is making sure that the sealant on the frames is properly tooled and has proper adhesion to make sure that it's not going to leak and is airtight. So that way, when it gets to the field, we know that in our environment, we did our best to make sure that it's not going to leak.
What we're doing now is going through our quality control checklist.
Rigorously check each part of the frame, everything from the sealant to whether it's square. We strive for perfection here. That's one thing that I can say sets us apart.
We take the time internally to make sure that our products are going to fit together.
This is a small joint mock-up that we do on all of our projects to ensure proper seals. This is not what the contractor asks us to do. We just do it to go above and beyond.
We make sure that our material is the right thickness. We make sure the sealants are going to stick. We check that. We do pull tests. A lot of people learn visually, so we'll make videos so we can show our guys on how to tool something right, how to install something right to ensure a correct fit.
We pay very, very close attention to the quality.
The configuration of this door was so unique that we brought in the heavy angle and custom milled it to make the door frame and brought in the special hardware and applied it to the door to mock up the exact field conditions long before we were ever there.
There is a benefit in fabricating and applying hardware in the shop. In here, it's a controlled environment.
I can actually have the guys from the field come in and show them what I did instead of just sending them a bag of parts and say, here, put this in.
One way of mitigating risk is to partner with our manufacturer. We have mocked up their product here in our shop exactly the way that they want us to do it. We will train our crew and we will audit the steps and inspect the material all the way through the project and make sure that we have done it exactly per the manufacturer specifications.
We built a mock-up chamber that we can test our different systems in. It's a negative pressure chamber which simulates wind velocity. We've run tests that are in upwards of 70 mile an hour sustained wind with 4 inches of water in an hour.
When the material goes out to the field for a first install, we have a review of that product to verify that it has met the specifications and that the quality that our field installers are doing is to our satisfaction.
They can track back through their shop right here who put it together, when it was put together, and even back to what batch of caulking it was used to put the unitized system together. They seem, in my opinion, to be above and beyond. There isn't anybody that can compete with them here locally in the Intermountain, and I think they're on par with the national firms that we've worked with out of state.
We want to make sure at the end of the day when we go home that we know it's going to be watertight It's going to be aesthetically pleasing. It's not going to have the types of issues that someone that doesn't do that testing would find out down the road. And we don't want the owner to find that. We're going to find that out for them.